Hello. So we are so happy that you're here to watch this video. We just want a quick moment of your time. Someone sent you this video because they think highly of you and they want something better for you. So Rachel and I are just here to give you a little bit about us and how this business has changed our life and how we're going to help you take this business as well to transform your life. So I think the best way to start is actually Rachel is one of my personal mentors. So I would love for you to meet her and just to hear how she became a part of this crazy rap thing.
Absolutely. So my name is Rachel Wiggum. It's crazy. I started this business almost 5 years ago as a struggling single mom. Listen, I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. I had a master's level position, had just recently graduated with my master's, and I was still broke, which is crazy. But I did everything right. I went to school, I graduated with my bachelor's, went on and got my master's, got a master's level position, and still was unable to make ends meet. So my son was in private school. He was also in daycare, and as a single mom, you're paying all the bills. And it was just on top of me to where every month I was trying to figure out how in the world I was going to make ends meet. I was invited to a rap party, and you're probably like, what in the world is the rap, right? So we are It Works Global. We're home of that crazy rap thing. We have this flagship product, which no one else has, and it tones, tightens, and firms your skin in as little as 45 minutes. So I got this invitation to this rap party, and it was not all over Facebook, no clue what in the world it was, but she said it would tone, tighten, and firm your skin. And I'm like, hold on a second. I gained 50 pounds when I got pregnant with my son, so I'm willing to try it. So not only did the wrap work because it's all natural and it progressively works for 3 days, so it completely blew my mind, but it also, I was able to hear a story at the party about a lady who was bringing in $15,000 a month. $15,000 a month. I was like, hold on, I don't know anybody who makes this kind of money. And not that I thought she was lying, but I was just blown out the water. And I was like, well, if she can make 15,000 as this single struggling mom who is back in grad school for another master's, I don't even want to defer my student loans and to allow me to use my student loans to pay my bills, I'm down to try it. And so I jumped in, and in my first 2 weeks, I made $400 in rap cash. You'd be surprised who's waiting around for somebody they know to start selling this thing so that they can try it. A lot of people have heard about it, but a lot of people have still, to this day, 4.5 years later, never heard about It Works Global and all that we have to offer. And so after that, just working in social services, I had this heart to help people. I was not a salesperson. I didn't know anything about sales, but I did know how to love on people and how to really show them genuine concern. And as a result, that's what allowed me to explode in this business. I had a friend who was dealing with a son who was autistic, and she needed to cut back her hours at work. And it was like, whoa, if I help my friend make more money in this business, not only will it help her, but it'll help me. And so I kind of took off from there. And in April 2014, I hit the position of diamond. I got a $10,000 bonus. Imagine being a struggling single mom who now has an extra salary coming into her household because diamonds make on average about $2,000 a month. So at that point, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like just from helping other people, I can literally change the course of my son and I's life. And so from there, my husband and I, well, he was my boyfriend, but we ended up getting married, had a budget of $15,000, ended up doubling our budget for the wedding, and we have absolutely no debt from that wedding as a result of this company. Then taking my husband along this journey with us, I was able to retire him from his full-time job where we were able to be at home as full-time parents, and then we were able to build our dream home. We were able to help our mothers who are both single moms get cars so that they had reliable transportation. My father passed away, and he lived over 1,000 miles away from me, and I was able to hop in a plane, not worry about who was going to help us pay for it or get there, and we were able to bury him in peace. I was able to grieve in peace. It just gave me a freedom that I never even thought that I could imagine or have. And then on top of that, the icing on the cake, we just welcomed home 3 months ago our brand new baby, who would have not been possible if it wasn't for It Works because of the infertility and having to pay for all of the different things. I think the biggest thing for me, just to give you guys a gist so I'm not talking all day, is I get to help other people change their life. I get to bring people to a relationship with Christ that they didn't even know that they could have. And then on top of that, I get to live a life of abundance and not be on the struggle bus anymore and tell other people about how they can do the exact same thing. So that's kind of just the gist of, I have way more, you'd be surprised, but that's the gist of my story. And I'm going to just push it back to Keyshia so she can give you a little bit about her story and how this business has changed her life too.
It's kind of hard to believe that there can be more stories that can be impacted after hearing Rachel's, right? I actually came into the business when she was already a 5-figure earner. So I've been able to watch her grow into this young 30-year-old who's almost a millionaire. And it's an honor to be on this call. But let me tell you about me. So I'm actually going into my 3-year anniversary. March 3rd will be my 3-year anniversary. And it's so crazy that when I started this business, yes, I have been praying for a way out. I became a stay-at-home mom. I was a broke stay-at-home mom. I made a huge sacrifice to be home, but I was in the retail industry. So basically, as a mom in that industry, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you're in retail or not, I was not going to be able to see my daughter as often as I would like to, because the schedule was like crazy. And so although I actually really loved my job, I loved the company, I loved what I did. And although it wasn't social service like Rachel, it still was a level of me being able to help people feel beautiful. And I love that about my job. But 2.5 months into my maternity leave, I told my husband, I was like, listen, I cannot go back to work. And that was surprising for me because I had all the plans to go back. I was that mom. You're going to daycare. I love my job. But something had come over me and I was like, I'm not going back. I emailed my boss and I was like, my interim can take my position. I'm not coming back. I was off of the adrenaline of having a new baby. You know, when you first have a baby, everybody's visiting you. You have this extra help. But eventually that goes away and life really starts to happen as a parent. And the bills kept being due, but our money was shorter, right? Because we had cut our income in half. And long story short, I ended up moving here. I'm now in Atlanta, Georgia, to a city where I knew no one but my in-laws. But this allowed us to move in with them. I'm so appreciative for them. But after being on your own for that long and then ending up back at your parents' house, it's tough. It's like a blow to the chest. But we had to do it. And so after being there, I was praying. I was like, God, what's next? What's next? And of course, I'm not a college graduate. So I thought at that moment, that's what was holding me back. I know that I'm smart and all of these things, but I knew, I was like, Keyshia, that's what's holding you back. Like, you need to get back in school and get your degree. But let me tell you, I was writing down a list. I was like, nurse, no. I'm like, look, kids, no, I don't like a kid. I was just trying to think of a list of things that I could do that could create some structure and a better life for me. So I saw a high school friend posting about this business, and I honestly didn't put 2 and 2 together. I was just like, oh, that's cute. Like, she's changing her life, right? I just saw it. I saw the post much like you see the post. And ironically, the day that I was kind of scrolling through her page and seeing her post, she reached out to me. So my first reaction probably was slight shade, just a slight, like, I can't do anything like that. That's not me, all of those things. And so I probably made her wait, like a couple weeks, and I totally shouldn't have. But it was so funny. I had prayed and I told God, what's next? He got me together in like 2 seconds, like, I literally just gave you an answer to your prayer and I dropped it in your inbox and you knocked it. Long story short, I got the $99. I borrowed it from my sister. It was around this time of year. So most people have a little extra money because of tax season. I borrowed the money from my sister. I called and made a payment arrangement on my cell phone bill and started my business, and I never looked up. Within 4 months into the business, I had promoted to Diamond. That's an average of $2,000 a month. Guess what? I didn't get a bonus, but let me tell you, bonuses are just that in this business, bonuses. You don't need them. So I was averaging about $2,000 a month. Within a year in the business, I had went double Diamond. I actually did get a bonus that time around. I got a $30,000 bonus and averaging about $5,000 a month. And so just coming here, it's February 2018. And the things that we are working on is just like so amazing, like so amazing. And I think about in 2019, you will see ambassador next to my name. And that's an average of $37,000 a month. And it's just like, whoa, the $1 billion company that I was working for was hardly paying me that by the year. Right? And so it's just so amazing that I say it all the time. Yes, we're all special, but there's nothing special about me where I can do this for myself and you can. So that's my story. But of course, you're like hearing our story, like super inspired, but you're like, what is it and what do you do? So we are It Works Global, and I'll just give you just a little history, just a couple of things that really just stand out to me. And first, I love how family-oriented this business is. And it started off with Mark himself being just like Mark Pentecost, who's our CEO. He was a father, a coach, a teacher, and needed an extra $500 a month. So he got into an industry such as ours, was successful. But in 2001, this crazy rap came to life, And here we are now, the business here, that crazy rap thing that Rachel was telling you about, that was the birth of our business. But let me tell you what's like the biggest thing for me is I get to mix my career, my business with my faith. My faith is my first priority. No, I don't need my job to be a part of my faith, but the idea that I'm a part of a company where faith is top priority, people bringing their life to Jesus is top priority, is like a game changer for me, because if he is for it, then it will not fail. So that is just so big for me. So yeah, that's the history in our business, and there's so much more. We're not going to bore you with a bunch of history. So Rachel's going to tell you about how you actually can join us on this journey.
Right. So here's the thing. It's $100 to start. And I know for me, like Keyshia said, she borrowed the money. For me, I didn't have it. Like, I did not have it. I actually used my refund from school to buy my kit. And the best thing about it is you get a box of wraps for free in your kit. Four wraps come in a bag, and we sell them for $25 a piece. So not only are you able to make your money right back, but then you're set up to make a profit. So it's worth it. It's worth it to invest that money. Even if you weren't able to make your money back right away, it would be awesome. But you're able to make your money back right away. And when you join us this month, you're going to get 5 of our most popular products for free on top of that bag of wraps that you get for free already. So you're going to be able to try the cleanse. You're going to be able to try our defining jelly, our greens, our keto coffee, and the wrap. You're going to be able to try these things, create your own story, and then you'll be more confident about sharing it with other people. I think that's the most amazing thing, is that this company always sets you up to be successful right away. They understand that it's a sacrifice to start a business. You know, you have your other bills, and it's like, oh, $100, but that $100 can change your entire world. So a lot of times I tell people, just as important as keeping your lights on, that's how important it is to start this business. And it might not even sound right. You sound like, okay, you're crazy, but I'm serious. This could potentially change everything you know about life, and you're going to come into an organization full of people who are here to support you. Like we always say, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So you're going to receive mentorship. You're going to receive people who are there to guide you every step of the way. As long as you don't quit and you give us a year, the business will change everything you know about life. And I keep saying that, but I'm so serious. But then also on top of that, there's like a little sugar to add to the top of it. And Keyshia's going to talk about that.
Yes. So you got this amazing business builder kit. Don't worry, we're going to teach you exactly how to build this business, and that sugar and all these bonuses that we keep telling you about, because you're getting started in the month of February, you are going to get a $5,000 bonus. We're going to be able to help you earn a $5,000 bonus. Like, I want you to imagine like going to your boss, like, listen, I need an extra $5,000 by April. Can we make that happen? Moment of silence for the big no that your boss will give you, right? So with coming in the month of February, the person who sent you this video, along with us, because you will be in a group with us, we will be able to support you as well. We're going to give you the tools, the training, the mentorship, and the accountability, and everything that you need to hit the rank of Emerald. I know when I say Emerald, that doesn't make sense to you at this point, but we're going to teach you those things. And Emerald averages about $800 a month, and then we're going to tag on there a $5,000 bonus. So basically, with you getting started, we're going to give you what you need. I know what's going through your mind is like, I don't know how to do this thing. I don't want you to worry about those things. That's what we're here for. That is our job. Our job is to teach you how to build your business, because guess what? Believe it or not, once upon a time, we were new too, and someone did the same for us. They taught us how to build this business. So for me, coming into this business, there were so many reasons why I thought I couldn't do this, right? Did you kind of have some of those feelings, Rachel, where you're just like, there's so many reasons why I thought I couldn't do this, but it came down to this. I had to forget about all of the excuses. I had to forget about my time and the lack of money and the fact that I'm not a salesperson and all of those things, and then focus on what I wanted to change in my life. Like, literally ask yourself the question, what have you been not able to change in your life because of the lack of time and finances? What do you want to do in 2018 that you know you need more time for, or you know you need more money to accomplish it? And once you can answer that question, that's why you start the business. All that other, this logistics and how to build it and all of those things, that's what we're here for. We're going to teach you to do that. This decision, this 20 seconds of insane courage that you're going to have to just say yes, is about the things that you want to change in your life. And that's just it. If you're anything like me and probably Rachel, you can go in Target, blink twice, and then you've spent $100. And those 2 blinks will bring you nothing. But the idea that you can take $100 and literally turn it into, like Rachel, a new built home, almost $1 million income from home. I mean, so many other things. Like, why not you, right? What makes us so different where you shouldn't be able to create those type of things for you and your family as well?
I think that's the most amazing thing about it. It's just like anybody can do this. And not only can anybody do this, but you're going to receive step by step. And everybody who's anyone in the company, even with me being somebody who is a top 50 income earner, you're still going to get the step by step. And this, you completing the same steps is going to allow you to be a top 50 income earner if you want to be. I think that's the biggest blessing of it all. If you want to make 5 figures in this business, you can. And it's not difficult. Yes, it's hard work, but it's not difficult. And it can be done. So I think that's amazing. So we want to be one of the first people to tell, because we know you're going to go back and you're going to say, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm willing to invest this $100 and just see where God takes me. And so since you're going to do that, we want to be the first people to tell you, welcome to the team.
We'll see you on the other side.